Get a what?
Totem pole.
Ketchikan. Yeah.
White van. So let them park. Nothing here.
How to read?
Smile.
Hi.
Same as ours. Ours has a stick.
Say cheese.
Cheese.
靠一个窗啊，这样要拍照什么方便？
So you have how many more? Okay, so 2 more.
I want to thank my lovely models, Adrian down here on the, thank you so much for doing that. So on with the rest of it. This is a non-swimming cruise. I'm sorry about that. Should some of you ladies decide it's time to get rid of your significant other and you push them overboard, while I may not have a problem with that, I think Captain Marco would, and that is right. Also, you see on the right-hand side, the starboard side, you will see those private residences, and those have floating docks. So if you get too fast through here, you can do some damage. Now, when Captain Marco gets the boat up and going at full speed, we'll be going on this trip, it's normally right around 30 knots, which is give or take right at about 34 miles an hour if you're driving in a car. Okay, we are. down to 20, but we don't ever get any really hard freezes, or it's very unusual when we do. And then our warmest temperature.
It's hard to spot them.
The easiest way if you want to get a picture. Oh, there he was again. Oh, excellent, excellent.
I got him.
That's great humpback. If you want to get a picture, if you have any camera or smartphone that has video, you should put it on. Oh yeah. Oh, I thought the tail was going to come up that time. So keep an eye. Oh yeah, another one. Oh, that's a good one. Oh wow.
There's two. That one's a big one and there's a small one with it too. Yeah, there's a mom and a
I
calf.
hope everybody is seeing that. I need to.
That's a good feeling.
So now it's kind of over, probably about our 7 o'clock position. Can you imagine that little fishing boat out there? The view they're getting? Wow, what a show. But it has been predicted that that particular island, and when scientists have looked at it, that particular island is and anchor itself in. Eventually, it must have been able, and you've got to remember, we're on top of, there's mountains underneath us, underwater mountains. This area is just full of, like, because they're underwater. So eventually, I think what had to happen, it must have been up in another part of the land, and it just eventually fused together after thousands and thousands of years. But it's just amazing when you think about that. It kind of blows your mind. So unfortunately, I don't have a better explanation than that, but I will as soon as I get my information that I've ordered. I really should, huh? Maybe your email address, and in all honesty, for the people that do want to know more, I'm happy to send that to you. Because I think so that is a fascinating piece of geology there. I'm not sure it exists anywhere else. I've never heard of it anywhere else. most of the time, the water is up to the bottom. Is up to the bottom of the plug there, and you can see where the water gets to. It almost looks like somebody has carved a little line around the bottom of the plug. I don't really notice that there's this big ditch on the thing there. I've only been there a couple of days, and it was positive the price would get lower. And it may not be there once the tides get high again. Realize that at this very moment we are at sea level. I think that would be pretty apparent. So here you are, you're at sea level. We probably have close to 1,000 feet of water beneath us. And as we get in there to those granite cliffs, right here, Principal Cliff, it's 3,000 feet. Now over here to our left, used to be glaciers all on the bottom part here, right? They're just packed in there, but there was a glacier on top. Now, most glaciers tend to move in a straightforward, or a fairly straightforward way. You know, they may vary a little bit, but for the most part, glaciers tend to move forward or backward and push things out of their way in a straight line. They've also got a mountain called El Capitan, and so when John Muir first saw this part through here, his
hand out soup. We have the choices of vegetarian chili as well as clam chowder today. And alright, so sit back. You don't have to do a single thing. We will go ahead and come to you and enjoy.
Okay, there's an eagle on our left-hand side. He's just flying through. It's a bald eagle. I don't know if you can see him. He's flapping his wings there. He's beautiful. He's just showing off for everybody right now. Beautiful bald eagle. So that's fantastic. We get some up here and they are just incredible because they're such big birds. There. What we're going to be looking for, and it's very faded, but you can see it a little bit, is we've got some pictographs coming up that Native Alaskans painted out here, and they meant something. It's just kind of like a record of their history. Now, some of the lower 48 natives, you're used to them doing petroglyphs, and that is when it's carved in the rock. However, so what it looks like basically is kind of like faded cherry juice. It's very, very faded red. If you see, there's red dots. It's about halfway up the granite. Now, at one time, the one to your very left there, I think was bear paws. That's what those were supposed to be, when you could see them a little bit better. And then as we continue to creep forward, you'll see some more faded red. And then at the very end here, do you see a bunch of dots and then a circle? It looks like the sun. It's about 3/4 of the way up the granite. So you see this first set of granite, and then you go and you've got the second set, the dark set, and then right behind it, do you see the sun, the circles, the faded dots? That's the sun there. Now, we don't know exactly what that specified, what this story was trying to tell, and we never will. This is about 300 years old, this particular pictograph. And you got to think about it, 300 years ago, you couldn't just go to Sherman-Williams and get some paint. So what the natives did, how they painted that, is with salmon eggs and with iron oxide, the rust. So think about that. That's been there for 300 years. And that's pretty amazing when you think about it, that they could stay the rock that well, that it would stay that long. We do have a book if you want later. I can certainly show you pictures. Well, our trip is coming to an end, and I want to remind you all to please look around your seats and make sure you take everything with you. It's always a bummer if you leave your expensive camera or something else on board that you didn't want to leave. And just in case you think the binoculars go with you, they don't. I was trying
crossing the channel here to get to berth 4 and tie up. So in the interest of safety, we're going to have everybody go ahead and take a seat prior to docking. So I really appreciate your cooperation in that matter. Once again, if everybody can have a seat once we...
eventually have a tumbling effect, thus causing the upside down island?
Yes. It's exactly what they did.
Did we just solve that?
The geologists know. Yes, the entire continental plate can move across the globe, and then it's going to hit something, and one thing can dive under and get folded. It could stop at some point, and the whole thing could raise up above sea level again.
So if you and I can have this 25-second discourse on the theories of how that might happen.
It's okay, Discovery Channel's got me.
In 3, 2, 1, and go!